Hey, Chris with Full Scope Creative. Want to walk you through how to make updates to the loop grid and a loop item in Elementor. Really easy to do, works great when we're using features like advanced custom fields. For this example right here, we're going to look at the Ashwaubenon Business Association. It's a group we belong to and we do the website for. And we're going to look at the board member section. In here, we have a listing of the current board members. And instead of having to go in and edit different columns for each one of them manually, it gets really clunky when we need to change things out. Instead, we have this section over here for the advanced custom fields where we can go in and add in different board members. We can assign any number of them. If we go into Kendra's, for example, here, we can go in and we can assign what her name is, what her write-up, her bio is, and we can assign a photo for it as well. Down here, we have different things we can add in for what their position is. She's the treasurer, and we can add their email address, anything like that. If there's more fields, we can easily add those in with advanced custom fields. But the layout we want is to be uniform and the same for every one of them with photo, name, role, slash, or pipe, and then the email address. So to do this, we go into the Elementor editor of the page. We scroll down to where it is. And again, we're using this section here. It's the loop grid. So it's going to loop through all those different posts that are made. So if we want to, we could go in here and change it from 3 columns to 4 columns very easily, and it's all going to take effect right away. We could do any number of changes like that. The query is set here, so it's only going to grab those board members specifically, that custom post type. If we want to change the layout of what's done in here, if we hover over this green, over this first one where it turns green, we click on Edit Template. What this will do, we'll have to save these changes we just did. That's no big deal. When we jump in here, it will take a little bit to get in there. We can go in here now and we can make any updates to this. It's only going to be able to impact this first one. In that case, it's the one for Joel. He's the president of the organization. If we go in here and take the photo or his name, anything, we can make any changes. So we click on the photo. We could go here and we could say that we want this to have the border type of solid. We'll take the red color they use, give it 10 pixels. I know it doesn't look great, but just go with it for a bit. We can go down to the name here, for example. We can change this out to be anything else we want. We could change the text color to be, let's make this bright green. We'll just say that looks good. Just like that. And if we hit update, or this save and back, either one is fine. You'll see it taking effect on all the different ones that we have, but if we hit save and back, it will save it. We can't edit both the loop item, this first one of Joel, or in everything else at once. We have to jump into this editor and then back to the main one. So it is a bit of a two-step process, but now that that's done, it is updated and saved. If we go back, we can hit refresh on the page itself. And this again, now it takes effect on every one of those items that's in there. We could add 1,000 board members. They would all show up with that exact same formatting. So really easy to go in there and edit that loop item. Again, all we do, go in here, click on Edit Template, let the new one load in. And in this case, we'll reverse a lot of that stuff that we just did. We can take that off. We can take this border off as well and turn that to none. And again, this time we can just hit the update button down here. We'll do the exact same thing as hitting that save and back. And once it's done, we will actually hit that again this time. Now when we go back, it's not just Joel's that's updated, it's everybody. So very easy to go in and update those. It has a lot of functionality to the site. So if you want to see how to get these added into your site, if you have any features like this, team members, boards, anything like that, love to help you get this set up and going on your site. Great way to add some really cool functionality to it. Again, any questions, drop us a line, info@fullscopecreative.com.